guys, so what? I switched locations? No, I didn't. Only for this video, okay? I'm just trying to emphasize the natural lighting over here because my window is right in front of my face and it's only like 4 p.m. so it's gonna start setting soon. So I was like, you know what? I need to start doing this now and I need to get the most of my natural lighting. So that's what I'm doing now. But the reason I need the natural lighting is because I'm doing my foundation routine for you all and I want you to be able to see all of this. So don't tell anybody, but never have I ever done a foundation routine on my channel. And a lot of you ask me what I do for my skin and covering up my acne scarring and zits and stuff like that. And a lot of you are like, what? I didn't even know you had pimples. Well, I do. So today I have my foundation routine for all of you, and then I'm going to be also including in a couple tips and tricks for my acne prone skinned friends out there. So the first step in my foundation routine is actually just starting off with foundation. I don't use any primer or anything like that because this has primer in it. It's like a 3-in-1 foundation and it has the lasting power of primer, coverage of a concealer, and the blendability of a foundation in one. And it's also shine free. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with this. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, but I really just call it my little thing with the blue pump. But I also don't use any kind of a brush with this. I just kind of squirt one pump, 1.5 to 2 pumps, like that much in my hand, and then I just go like this. 1 second. And I did already wash my hands, so I'm not just being a sicko right now. And after that, I just go to the bathroom and wash off all the foundation on my hands, which I just did now. But I just wanted to pause this process really quick and say, please look at this. Like, I don't understand how this foundation just evens out my skin tone so nicely, just like that. Obviously, you can still kind of see some of my minor breakouts. I don't have really, really bad breakouts, but I have like kind of minor ones like along my chin area. And so for those breakouts, I of course go in with concealer. And so this is my Boing concealer. I'm in the shade 01. And I just use this in various spots with this brush, and this is from Sephora, and I just use it first under my eyes, so I'm just gonna start doing that. I'm kind of regretting scooting closer now because now you can see all of my breakouts, but I mean, hey, nobody's perfect, I gotta work it. So what I'm doing here is just covering up my breakouts with that same little brush. Okay, and then we are all good coverage-wise, and so now I'm moving on to powder, and I do have very, very oily skin, so don't think that I'm going a little bit overboard with my powder because it is necessary, okay? But this is the powder that I use. This is the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder, and I use it with this big fluffy brush, and I got this at Ulta, and then I get this at the drugstore every single time I get it, but it's just an invisible powder. I actually cracked it, and then I put it back together because of the tips and tricks that you guys sent me with that rubbing alcohol and how you can like repair powders with that. So yeah, I did that with this. That's why it looks a little bit crinkly, but I mean, hey, it's fine. So I just use a big fluffy brush and I just put it in here like a couple times like that, and then I just go all over my whole entire face and also go down my neck. But like I said, this is an invisible powder, so it's not giving me any kind of color, so it's not gonna kind of get like caked on and like look colored and weird in different places. Okay, and that is what I do to seal in my whole entire face, but as I said, I use a little bit more powder than a normal person would, I guess? I don't know. So next, I take this little gadget, and this is called the Porefessional Agent Zero Shine, and this is from Benefit, and I love this stuff so much. So you just twist off this little thing, unscrew it here, and go whoop. So now I just have like a little bit of an amount right there, yeah? Screw off the bottom part, pull this thing down. So then I just run this little thing in here a few times, and so then the powder is all on the brush, as you can see, and I just take this down my T-zone area only, and I actually got a little bit more than I expected, but yeah. So obviously I get a little bit oily on my nose the most, and then on my forehead the most, so that's where I kind of focus it just on my T-zone and down to my chin area and just kind of like seal that in, seal the deal. So don't tell anyone, but I often just wear this to school. I don't contour and do my blush every single day, but since this is my foundation routine, I'm going to be including that for you all and showing you how I do it. And so following along my next step here, I'm going to be contouring next, and I contour with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I'm sure you guys have seen this 10,000 times and me open this 10,000 times. And then I take this little angle brush, this is from Sigma, and I go boop, 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 and then I just go like this. And I already have pretty angled cheekbones, as you can see, like right here, you can already see it, but I like to kind of accentuate that right there. And then I also am gonna take the bronzer like up here and focus it a little to my temples and bring it back down. And don't worry, I know this looks super harsh, but I blend it out. And so then I take it in the same spot on the other side. And then taking it along my jawline, I take it down here, and then down along my neck here, kind of bronzify the whole thing. It looks really weird because of this lighting right now, but now we have to blend. So as you can see, obviously after blending, it looks a lot better. It's still just a little accentuated, but it's not too much at all, at least in my opinion. And so yeah, that's what I do for my contouring, and I just kind of blend it all out. Okay, and then moving on to the last step, which is blush. I would normally do a blush and then a highlighter, but this one actually has a lot of shimmer to it. And this is MAC's Moon River. It's just a mineralized blush. So I just take this brush, this is from Sephora as well, and I go like this and just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. And this is like a really light pink. That's why I like using this one so much. And it just looks like this on your cheeks, and it gives a nice like glow while it's also a little bit pinky, and that's why I enjoy it so much. And so yeah, that's actually my whole entire face completed right now. And so I know this wasn't a normal tutorial, I kind of just talked my way through it, but I have a really easy foundation routine, at least I would say. Might be a little bit more complicated for some of you, but I would definitely throw in a couple of the tips and tricks that I use to make my face mattified or covering up zits and stuff like that. I would use a brush instead of your fingers because you can transfer germs to your zits and make them spread more. So definitely use a brush and clean that brush. I know my brushes are dirty right now, but I do clean my brushes. I'm not that gross, I swear. Just use brushes on your like acne scarring, zits, whatever, to cover them up. And then the powder will definitely mattify your face. If you have a very oily skin type like me, and you know, you can just use some of these tips to your advantage if you would like to use them. But if you do other tips and tricks that you think I should try out, please comment them down below or tweet them to me. Maybe if you made your own foundation routine video, tweet that to me. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.